Hello, dear friends. So, today we're going to read a story from the storybook collection of Disney princesses. So, there are 6 stories, but I'm going to tell you the first story, Belle and the Castle Puppy. So, this is the story's name, Belle and the Castle Puppy. You know, I also made a drawing of Belle. You can see it in my playlist. Belle was strolling through the castle garden one chilly spring day when she heard a whimpering sound. A shivering puppy was huddled by the castle gates. "Oh, you poor thing!" Belle cried. "Let's get you warmed up and fed." She cuddled the puppy in her red coat and hurried into the castle kitchen. So here Belle is there. She is looking at the castle gates. There's a puppy over here. The enchanted objects laughed when he splashed in his bath. The dinner fox combed his hair while he gobbled a bowl of warm stew. Chip and his brothers and sisters giggled when the puppy drank water from them. "He's so cute. I hope we can keep him," Chip said. But one enchanted object didn't join the fun. You can see that over here, this object doesn't watch all the fun, but the other objects over here are enjoying a lot with him. The Ottoman watched the puppy. He remembered when he had been a real dog. Suddenly, he wanted some attention too. With a funny little girl, he thumbed around the kitchen, just trying to act like the puppy, but no one noticed. Just then, the puppy bounded the door, barking eagerly. "Do you want to go out to play?" Belle asked, opening the door. As Belle and the others followed the puppy in the other direction, they didn't see Ottoman slink out and wander off alone. As Belle threw sticks for the puppy to fetch, just then Beast walked up the path, clutching one of his precious rose bushes. "Someone has dug up my roses!" "Did the dog dig up my garden? Get rid of him now! We can't leave him in the woods," Belle argued. "He needs a home." "He's not getting one here," the beast roared as he stormed away in the forest. Belle knew that Beast loved his roses, but what about the puppy? So here's the Beast. He is very angry. Just then, Ottoman ran past Belle and the others. His legs were muddy. "Ottoman, dig up the garden," Belle exclaimed. "But why?" Rumeri asked. As Belle watched Ottoman racing after the Beast, she suddenly understood. "Oh, poor Ottoman. He just wanted some attention too." Suddenly, the puppy raced after the Ottoman, barking playfully. Belle tried to call them, but Ottoman and the puppy disappeared among the trees. "They'll get lost," Belle exclaimed. "I'll have to bring them back safely." "But it's getting dark," Mr. Post protested. Belle looked at the long shadows creeping through the forest and shivered. Clutching her red cloak tightly, she took a deep breath and started towards the trees. "Wait!" Lumeri called. "I'll come and light your way." "Thank you," Belle said as she held Lumeri up high. "I'm glad you're coming." "Me too, I think," Lumeri replied, but his flames flicked nervously. "Puppy! Ottoman!" Belle called as she and Lumeri searched. Someone rustled in the bushes. Yellow eyes gleamed at them. "What is that?" Lumeri whispered. "I hope it's just squirrels," Belle answered. "It must be very big squirrels with very big eyes," Lumeri replied. Belle picked up a large stick. Then she and Lumeri walked on, calling and calling. So here are the big yellow eyes staring at them. Suddenly, they heard ferocious barking and snarling nearby. Belle ran towards the sound and stumbled into the clearing. The Ottoman and the puppy stood below an enormous tree. Snarling wolves circled them, but the puppy was growling and snapping back. "He's protecting Ottoman!" Lumeri exclaimed. "He's too small to stop those wolves for too long," Belle answered. "He needs help." Quickly, Belle and Lumere on the ground and lit the stick with his flames. Turning swiftly, Belle ran at the wolves, swinging the blazing stick at them like a flaming sword. "Get away! Get away!" she shouted. Snarling angrily, the wolves backed away from the fire. Belle raced between them towards the Ottoman and the puppy. But just then, Belle tripped on a root. The torch flew from her hands. "Oh no!" she gasped. The torch hit the ground and rolled just out of her reach. The growling wolves crept towards her. Barking fiercely, the puppy raced to the flaming stick. He snatched one end in his teeth and darted among the wolves. As the wolves backed away, the Ottoman ran in front of Belle, yapping for her to follow. "Puppy's clearing the way!" Lumeri shouted. "Follow, Ottoman!" Suddenly, Beast crashed into the clearing, and the wolves were scattering to yelping with fear. The danger had passed, but the puppy's nose and ears were singed and sore. "He and Ottoman tried to save me," Belle said. "They are brave little fellows," Beast answered. Cradling the puppy in one arm and Ottoman in the other, he held Belle to the castle. When the puppy was cared for, everyone settled by the fireside. Belle watched as Beast stroked Ottoman and fed the puppy biscuits. The gentle smile on his face made her happy. "May the puppy stay until I can find him a home?" she asked. The Beast cleared his throat. "His home is here, with us," he answered gruffly. Belle smiled, knowing that the Beast loved both of his pets dearly. So he is stroking Ottoman and feeding the puppy biscuits. The next evening, as Belle and Beast waltzed in the ballroom, the puppy and Ottoman kept guard proudly at the door. Both the puppies and Ottoman wore shiny new badges, and on each badge were the words, "Protector of the house, the end."